Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for August. So we are in the fire of Leo season, and then we move into something that's probably going to feel a little bit calmer for you, the beautiful earth of Virgo. We have Mercury retrograde all month, and we also have a cracker of a full moon on the 19th in Aquarius. So let's see what we've got for you. 10 of crystals, stability and attainment. Like this beautiful, this is the 10 of pentacles. Like this beautiful crocodile, you might feel the need to stop at the waterhole. To stop at the waterhole to replenish yourself in some way. To drink plenty of water might be something that comes in, and maybe some stuff around your health comes through. But it's like if things get too hot or if the heat is on, it's like really important to make sure that you are replenishing yourself here, that you're able to get what you need emotionally and intuitively. So I feel like there's potentially something's ready to complete here. Maybe there's like a work project or a home project or a health project or something cycle that's going on here. It feels like there's external pressure, but it's important to drink from the water hole. It's just what I want to say. Like this beautiful 10 of crystals, stability and attainment. And I think it's really important to get your feet on the earth as well, to start feeling like a really nice frequency, to come back and go, right, I'm tuning into this nice frequency so I can replenish, and then I can go back and deal with some of the other more pressured stuff in my life. So let's see what is coming in for you. You've got, like with this beautiful crocodile, they're saying you've got thick skin, as in you're resilient. The crocodile as a species barely, like it's a very successful species. It's barely had to adapt over the years because it already is pretty successful. And so, and there's a fierceness as well, which actually some people may not know about you. So there's this sense that you have this amazing strength, this amazing knowledge and wisdom. And when provoked, yeah, you can be fierce, but it's something that you don't necessarily need to be at this moment in time. But it's just about kind of reaching your goals, but really honoring what it is that you need emotionally and intuitively here to drink from that water hole. So what's shifting and changing for Pisces? Let's see what's coming through. What's shifting and changing for Pisces? But I feel like there's some ancient wisdom here that's activating online, and it's helping you through perhaps a more challenging situation that needs to complete. So the 10 of crystals is the 10 of pentacles, and it is all about creating stability within a situation that might not necessarily feel super stable. We have the devil. Okay, Saturn, Capricorn, Mars coming out. So a lot of Capricorn energy here for you, because the 10 of pentacles is also very strong energy around that as well. So around the earth signs. So Saturn, Capricorn, Mars. Yeah, there's a lot of hard work, things being demanded of you here. Hard work and demands for things to be completed, done, all that sort of stuff. There are going to be a lot of demands on your time and discipline and work. Like I said, there's this pressure here. It's ambitious. There's something around you that, or someone around you that's ambitious or demanding a lot of you, or a situation, which I don't necessarily feel is bad. You know, devil can go either way. Capricorn energy can actually be really powerful, because it can be around these, with the devil card, it can be around these untapped potentials. That's what I keep getting, the ancient energy of the crocodile. It's this fierce ancient creature that has all this wisdom, but it's known how to survive. It's a survivor. It's weathered many millennia of storms and time. It's weathered time, and it's survived along the way. And it's survived because it knows that when it needs to drink, it needs to drink. It knows that when it needs to fulfill itself and replenish itself, it needs to do that. It also knows the right time to do that and the most abundant time to do that. And so it's a sense that you're kind of being pushed here. You're being pushed into, you're being pushed within a situation, but it may actually be the need to tap into these more ancient powers within you to be able to get through this. But at the same time, you're connecting into your strength. But it's bringing out some elements of you, some fiercer and stronger parts of you, or bigger parts of you that maybe you don't normally show or might not need to show. So I actually feel like this is a good thing though, Pisces, because it feels like people are learning you're not a pushover here. They're learning, oh, okay, I didn't know they were like that. Oh, okay, they've got this whole other side to them. Oh, yeah, people. It's like you could be impressing and surprising people as well. And it's like, yeah, I've got this. If I have to bring it out, I'll show you it. I can show you what I'm made of, but I don't have to feel the need to do that all the time. It's sort of like this sense of other people are starting to understand just how amazing you are. How strong you are. And they might even be a little bit like, I feel like you're gaining respect here. They're gaining, respect, like, or even awe, like standing back and going, oh, okay, you did that. Oh, you're like that. And so I feel like don't be afraid to show what you're made of here. There is a thing about working too hard. Again, like we talk about the fire of if a situation gets too hot, you don't want to get burnt, because the devil is holding the flame here with a bit of a tail. Like it's like a whip kind of fiery flame, get that back to work, working hard, but you don't want to get burnt by the devil, whatever this is. So that's why you have to keep coming back to drinking from the water. So you're cooling things down, moderating your feelings here, and just working with your intuitively knowing what your limits are. So within a situation, so it's not wanting to be too controlled by the devil. The devil can be this energy that wants to kind of work you to the bone or control you in some way through fear, intimidation, power. This needs to happen this way. There can be some of the more negative sides of the devil that can come out here, but it's like the devil understands it can't control the crocodile. The crocodile will work for the devil if it wants to. And if the crocodile needs to go and get the water, it will. So it's this sort of interesting power play that comes in around it. The world, again, more Saturn coming through. So Saturn is the planet of time. It's a planet of hard work and discipline. So you might be work and completion. The world card represents that. And so something could be sapping your strength here, and you have to keep replenishing yourself. Luckily, you've got the sun happening deep down, which is really great. But you might need to take a little bit of a rest in the near future. Clarity, there's someone around that's giving very clear directives. Somebody's a very clear communicator, a clear leader here. And so, yeah, there's a clear communication style here that words are respected. When this person speaks, it's sort of the person that when they talk, everybody listens and it's clear. But at the same time, they can be demanding. So I feel like, again, that's this sense of demanding something of you, or you are demanding something of yourself. So let's have a look at the situation. Is the World card. This is a major arcana, so it is about a major cycle in your life, completing or ending something that is really significant in your life. And through that, it's saying you've learned everything you need to know. You've completed it. Again, both the 10 and the World card is saying something ends, but it's going to require some hard work, a bit of effort to get this finished. And then it's like you're free. You freed yourself after that. It is crossed by the Strength card, which is all those qualities we were talking about of resilience, courage, bravery that we were talking about with the crocodile. And not so much the courage and bravery. The crocodile doesn't need to be courageous. It just is strong and knows its own strength. But again, the Strength card is like, am I strong enough for this? There might be some doubts around that. You might be questioning that, or questioning whether you're resilient or brave enough. In your conscious mind, more Capricorn energy is the Four of Pentacles. So if you have any Capricorns around you, or you're dealing with Capricorn type themes in your life, which can be a lot to do with governments or institutions or bosses and things like that, then this is something that you might be working through. That these kind of themes might be coming up in this time. But the Four of Pentacles is, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? So it can be that you're doing a lot to do with working with resources as well. You might be saving money or wanting to do something with money that has been squirreled away or saved away in some way. Or maybe you're just needing to be really careful with resources. But this is about a comfort zone, and you're being pushed out of a comfort zone here. So which you might actually be happy about, because deep down this is a card of happiness and clarity. So this is where I feel like it's okay to push yourself a little bit here, as long as you find the right balance between you don't want it to be too hot an energy. You need to cool it down a little bit. So the Sun card can represent happiness, clarity, breakthrough, vitality, life force. So again, you want to go deep into that energy. This is the driving force of the reading, and it wants breakthroughs. It wants you to have that life force to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and to be able to have the endurance to be able to get through all of this as well, to bring the stability and attain what it is that you're looking for. So in the recent past, we've got the King of Wands, and I feel like there's a very clear intention here. There's a sense of very clearly working out. Somebody's very clear about what their intention is and what they want, whether this is you or somebody else, but this is kind of the director of the show here. This is somebody that's very clear about that. In the near future, we've got the Four of Swords. So this is where what's going on inside your mind is going to be foundational to moving forward with this. So maybe you need to take a break. This character's quite literally like lying down, having a lie down. So maybe needing to retreat and find a sanctuary in some way, and just find a place where you can just have a mental break. Or a rest in, and this allows you the time to mentally recoup, or even go through some of the stories. Mindset shifts can occur with this. Definitely feels like emotional and mental replenishment are going to be really important factors coming into the second half of the month. So we have, you're turning up as the Eight of Swords. So this can also be the card of frustration as well, if you're feeling a little bit pushed around by this devil energy, or you're feeling a little bit like you're being pushed to the limit, or you're working out what your limitations are here. The Eight of Swords is interestingly an Aquarius energy, and I mentioned we do have that full moon in Aquarius, which can be where you're being tested to do something differently to the norm of how you normally might think or want to do it. So I feel like that's something that comes through with this. The Eight of Swords is, it's like you're almost breaking free, but it's like the way you think, you're perceiving situation, or you think it needs to happen, there's a different way, and the universe is trying to show you that way. So that's why the energy surrounding you is the Ace of Swords. There's clarity here. Now, maybe you don't understand the way somebody's communicating, or the way what they're asking or what they're wanting from you, but the clarity is there, okay, around you for the taking. So somebody's very clear in their way they're communicating. There's also opportunity for a new contractual agreement for some of you around. But there's some kind of new idea or clarity that is around you, and somebody has some very powerful words. So they should be very careful with the way that they use that. Hopes and fears, we have this Queen of Swords. You're like, yes, I want to get clear inside myself, okay, so that I can use the way I'm talking to myself, or how I'm perceiving the clarity in the situation, can be something that is useful and powerful for me. So it feels like it's almost important for you to get really clear about what you're thinking and how you're perceiving a situation here. And so that you can be saying yes to the things that you want to be saying yes to, not letting some old belief systems say no, because I feel like there's something that wants to kind of cut the cords with some old belief systems, so that you're kind of being pushed into doing things that you might not normally say yes to. So we have as an outcome the Queen of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this precipitates a big transformation in your life here, Pisces. It's very much a sense that understanding you can't remain in the comfort zone that you've been in. You might have been wanting to be nurturing prosperity, nurturing a comfort zone, and the Death card says, no, we're transforming this. It's really important for you to emotionally detach. It wants you to be in a different space, like transforming the space around you so you're feeling differently. So you're not feeling the need to constantly have to retreat in some way. So if something is really pushing you to the limit and it's like this, suddenly you're going to know by the end of this month, you're going to know whether you can continue on this way and keep doing this or not. And so the situation's either going to transform so it can be stabilized in some way, or you're walking away from it and going like, I'm detaching from this. I need to detach and find another way. And the answer lies in this Knight of Cups. This Eight of Cups goes searching, goes, right, something's not feeling right. I've tasted all these cups. They haven't fulfilled me. I need to move forward emotionally, and I need to trust my feeling. I need to go search. I want that feeling. I'm going to walk away and find that feeling, especially around that full moon energy. I see that there could be a lot, because here's the Knight of Cups on the search. It's taking action. I'm searching for that cup. I'm searching for that feeling. I need to drink from these waters like the crocodile. And so if you're not finding it around you, the waters that can emotionally replenish you or can feel good and fulfilling, and that you can feel like you really be able to trust your intuition and that can flow, this is where you're going to potentially come to a turning point and make a major change, or go searching for that water that you need. Because it's not there in the Eight of Cups, it's dried up, and this crocodile needs it. So if there's a situation, even in the Death card, this is the river Styx here. It's poisonous river. It's poisonous water. It's dried up. There's something that's emotionally just not feeling right. It's like you really need to step into a threshold of new emotional waters, territory, new intuitive waters and territory. And so if something's toxic, there's a toxic situation or toxic energy around you, you want to clean and clear those waters. So yeah, it's and being a water sign yourself, Pisces, that's going to be really important for you. So it's going to be really clear, and you've got an opportunity to transform this situation, which is really fantastic. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. We've got, I trust my inner wisdom. Yes, you are the crocodile. And some people might go, I don't want to be the crocodile. It's not the most, desirable of creatures, but yet it is amazing. It has these amazing qualities. So it's almost like loving the things that you don't love about yourself. Seeing the strength in yourself in the parts of you that you don't see it. Finding the wisdom in yourself in the parts that you don't see or other people don't see. And so it says, I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. And you are really navigating your way through this situation and trusting this. You'll feel it in your waters. So I'm going to pull an animal oracle energy for you, Pisces. We're not doing charms this mid-month. We're going to see what animal energy you are working with. Okay, so let's see, what is Pisces working with here? Animal energy, yes, the golden egg. And you know what? Crocodiles lay eggs. So I just did a reading for another sign. Who was it? I think it was Virgo. They got the golden egg as well. It's interesting that earth signs are getting it, but it was with a rabbit and an egg. And I'm like, rabbits don't lay eggs, but crocodiles do. So you see very clearly this is yours. This is something that belongs to you. This is something very beautiful and special within you that is ready to birth. It's golden. It's actually the sun. Actually, Virgo had the sun in the same position. So if you have any Virgo in your chart or you're cross watching for a Virgo, you might want to watch that reading, because this is connecting to what's deep inside of you. If what's deep inside of you is the Sun card, there's something beautiful birthing where you are connecting to the strength, the power, the ancient wisdom, the survival energy of the crocodile. And it cannot be questioned because it's survived for so long. There's something within you that doesn't need to change. You might get the message that it needs to change, but it doesn't. It's perfect just the way it is. And so this beautiful golden egg, this is the light within you that is ready to shine out. It represents life, purpose, vitality, joy. It's the things that want to shine. It's your light. And so it's ready. There's something beautiful that is ready to birth here. And that's why it's really important to trust your wisdom. Because interestingly, with the devil, we're seeing the darkness here. But you're crowned by the devil and the darkness, but deep inside you, you have the light. Interesting. And the death card holds the black flag. The darkness can represent untapped potentials, power as well. And so it feels like you are learning the truth of who you are. Interestingly, in the death card, we see the sun is starting to shine. It's starting to rise. The death card is carrying the black flag, which represents transformation of untapped potentials and power, and that is resulting in the birth. We see the sun starting to shine again. It does require a bit of a culling of the old emotional detachment, but really stepping into those untapped things, stepping into the truth of who you are and your own power. So it's very, almost like a journey into the underworld, but at the same time, it's powerful. Very, very powerful journey you're going on here, Pisces. So it is all about honoring the truth of who you are, the true version of who you are, and seeing the beauty and the vitality and the light. But honoring that there's a part of you that needs to drink from those clear waters. And so whatever that means for you, there's messages here about transforming that situation and cleaning and clearing it up, because now we have this beautiful, beautiful mama crocodile wants to protect her golden egg here. And there's something beautiful here you need to protect. So that is your reading, Pisces. I love it. It's a wonderful reading, and I think there's something so beautiful birthing here that only you will truly know what this is and what it means to you. And you are the protector of it. So that's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. All of that helps with the birth of the channel. And take care, Pisces.